Adrian, this season seemed to be trending, very positively for 2/3, 3/4 of the year. In your mind, what changed in maybe the last part of the year that kind of took you guys out of the hunt?
Um, Obviously, there's a lot of tight games, a lot of games you got to win, and you know, you play some good teams, and I think it was just hard on us, I guess. When you don't win as many games, you don't play with as much of a confidence, and that's something we got to work on a little bit, I think. And I think going back to the beginning of the year when we play well, we know how that we can beat every single team, and yeah, obviously right now it's just regroup. I think we took a step in the right direction from previous seasons, and that's a good thing. We still have a young team, and a lot of guys that getting established in the league, and I think they've been doing a great job, and I think we are heading in the right direction for sure.
At the beginning of the year, we talked about, the evolution of a secondary core, and you had your best year statistically. I follow had a good year, saw Roy and Walker play well. How did you feel that group developed throughout the course of the year?
I think it was good. Obviously, all of us are really important for the team. We got to take care of the team as well, not just the leaders. And I think we did a good job with that, both on and off the ice. And obviously, there's still always things you can do better. And right now, obviously, we're still kind of a little upset that we ended up the way it did. But I think we still got to look at the positive side of things sometimes too. And I think guys played well and played hard all year. So that's a positive thing.
And just had one more for you. It seemed like you were, whether playing with different players, playing in a different position every other night. Now, was it tough for you to find consistency at times when you didn't have consistency with your role, or is that maybe not as important as maybe I think it is?
I think it is. I think especially when you play with guys for several amount of games, you kind of build that chemistry. And I feel like when I play with a lot of different guys, and sometimes it's hard to kind of know what type of player you're playing with now when you've adjusted to playing with certain amount of players for a couple of games. So, it's I think for me, would like to see a more consistent base of lines for our team. But I'm not the coach, but I think either way, whoever you play with, just trying to do the best I can out there. But I think building consistency in lines can build a lot more chemistry as well.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up is Andrew Knoll.
Yeah. Hi, Adrian. Thanks for joining us. Last night, Todd talked about kind of the way that special teams trended downward in the last part of the season. I guess PK at the end had some holes, but overall it was strong all year. The power play, on the other hand, was kind of like a tale of two seasons. Obviously, you've been a huge part, especially on entries and things like that. What did you see kind of shift maybe toward the middle of the season when the production really declined?
Well, confidence goes in there as well. I think beginning of the year felt like we score every single game, but it's just like the momentum we had, the confidence we had. When you don't score for a while, you maybe sometimes when you're out there, you try to overdo things and you try to make the extra play every time because you need to be perfect. And I think going back to what we did in the beginning of the year, it wasn't really that much. It wasn't very complicated. It was just, we moved the puck quick. We shot a lot of pucks, got it back. And that's something we got to get back to. And, I think we didn't score as much at the end of the year, but I think we got back to it a little bit, which is a good thing. But, obviously we had a great start of the year, and I think we ended up pretty good as well in the percentage wise. So, I think it was definitely a step in the right direction compared to previous years.
And it seems like the common theme from, everybody who's spoken so far is that, as you guys started to lose games, that the confidence slipped a little, but it's kind of like a chicken and egg thing. Like, do you lose your confidence and then start to slide, or do you start to slide and lose your confidence? What do you think could maybe have righted that ship? I mean, do you think it was tougher because you guys had such a young team?
Some teams are more experienced than others, and I think some games we played really well and didn't maybe get the result that we wanted to. But I think, we gotta still get more consistent, and that's a thing you get with experience and when you get older, and that comes in with the leaders and the younger guys. For me and for the other guys that have been here for a couple of years now, we've got to take another step with that level as well, and show the younger players to play here that we can be consistent and still stay in a lot of games, especially towards the end of the season.
Thank you.
And we'll go back to Zach Dooley.
Adrian, I just wanted to ask you about decision to go to the World Championships. It's obviously been a really long year. Probably wouldn't blame you or anyone for wanting a little time off. Just why did you decide to represent Sweden as you have many times in the past?
Obviously, always fun when they ask if I wanted to play. I feel like I'm an important part of Sweden and their national team as well. So I always enjoy playing for them. My brother's on the team as well, so it's nice to catch up with him and play with him for maybe a final time in our career. He's getting a little older too, so it's nice to catch up with him, and hopefully we can play together and have a good time. And I've won World Championships before and remember how fun it is. And obviously it's going to be different this year, but I think still I'm always proud to wear the Sweden jersey.
Appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.